Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. Okay. Y'all have got to stop hopping up here like y'all own the place. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you want to be there? Okay, great. You can be there. What I need to do is notepad add. Okay, so we have that. And then we have, there we go. And then we have, let's see. Mr. Scary. I believe they put it in this one. Hopefully I'm not having to go. I'm just like, hopefully I'm not having to go all the way up. I know it's been a while since. Okay, okay. Yes, okay, perfect. So, you are green, yellow, and pink. And you are Sir, that did not mean, hey, hop up on the desk. That's not what that meant. Okay. We have... Okay. Perfect. So before I get into comfy mode, I need to grab a color, which is right here, which I feel like I should have enough. I hope I have enough. No, those are not. Okay. And then what if I dissect a couple of these? Yeah, you'll work. You'll work. You're part of the cool kids. Okay. So, just a little science experiment first, because I may have to get crazy, get weird, get festive, but it's fine. While I figure this out. Okay. Do you match with you? No, you do not. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. We will figure it out. Because quite honestly, I still don't even know what I'm doing. Y'all definitely do not match. No, this is orange. this is orange. I mean, technically this one can be orange as well, but what the heck? It's in darker orange, and this is kind of what I get for not being prepared. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are making cuffs. We are, you know, we are getting everything together. We are figuring out all the things. So we are figuring out a design is what we're doing. First of all, a scheme, a color scheme, just something to get this all together. I am a big fan of what I had did before with this, which basically, I mean, the only thing I need to do is just add like an actual like single to this, but I kind of made this kind of designed as like a, it's like a mini rotating cuff essentially. So basically, instead of having like a big piece that rotates in the middle, I adapted the design to be able to, if you make a big enough single, the single rotates around. I have other examples, but I just got up and I really need to get started. So what I wanted to do was make something like this again. However, I'm probably going to make the middle one a bit bigger, because I want it to be bigger. I want the middle part to be bigger because I want the piece that will rotate around. I want that even if they were to take it apart, take it into the two parts, that one would still be a little bit bigger, and able to be worn on its own. Or maybe it's like, nope, you can't disconnect it, you gotta keep it together. But essentially I want it to be a little bit bigger. And then 1, 2, let me see. 1, I feel like I did this with another one, but because I just want, like for the middle part, I want just something like this. I want something like just this first part to rotate in the middle. So I want it to be kind of like closed-ended. But I feel like anything, the best place to start is the actual like base, like having to start with the base, which for me, I am trying to figure out how exactly do I want. What exactly do I want to do for the bases? Do I save their favorite colors for? Well, maybe. Because... okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Because I don't want to do super, like, translucent. Or maybe I do, because I love the way that the translucent looks like, especially on this one. I just love the way that it looks for it. Maybe what I do is... we'll grab these. Yeah, the other ones that I have are not a good example, so we won't get those. But that's fine. That's fine. I wonder... no, those are not the orange, and that is a separate project we will work on in the future. Where are my needle? Ah, they should be here. Where is my beading needle? Aha. Always keep that thing on me. Haha. Because we are going to be using that a lot. Okay. So, my idea is because I had everyone give me their favorite 3 colors. And so, I'm thinking some of them have I wouldn't say basic, but some of them have like good, like, primary, like, good base colors, I would say. So, like, that's a good kind of, like, mix as a good base cuff, and then that helps me be able to, see, how far I'm, like, be able to count the rows and whatnot. It just helps out immensely, which is all anyone could ever ask for. But what I want to make sure is that these are kind of closer to. Okay. So if I do that, and I think I'm gonna have to just kind of mix it up. I think I honestly don't think I'm gonna have enough translucent in order to. I'm not gonna have enough translucent for everyone. So I'm gonna have to get creative. Maybe that's what I do. I'm getting sparked with different ideas of maybe there's other things I can do. I can use my okay. No, I got it. So, because one of the color schemes, if you will, is this. Oh, that's a really nice color. And so what I will do for this one is have the base be like a translucence. I don't think you can see that. Oh, there we go. I can have the base be translucent and white, and then have the top part be these colors. Figure that out. Be wonderful. Yes, perfect. And then for the other combination, which we have that. Put you right there. We have that. And then we have that, which also great color. Definitely going for bop bop as the base. Have it pop out and be wonderful. Cool. And then for the third combination, which will be this and this and this, I will go for more of a bop bop kind of base, or bop bop kind of base, and then have these three over it. I just realized in my organization in which I just said that, each one, I probably won't have enough, that I won't have enough translucent. I just added translucent into all three. But you know what? It's fine. We're just going to go with it. Okay. So. There's no time like the present to start. We're going to start at the top and start with the newest of the group. So we're going to start with those colors. For these ones, I like to do... Is this the thickest string that I have? No, not you. No. This one is tinier. I will resort to this when I need. But I've actually become a big fan of the more thicker string. So I just feel like I should just get rid of all the ones that aren't the thick string and just be a better person because of it. Although, for the other one, I will probably use the black string for the one with the darker colors. And then I also always have the rainbow one. So, if I'm feeling a bit, oh, I'm running out of this one, we have options. We can fix her. Okay. So for this one, as much as I like to be conservative with my string, with cuffs, I've not mastered the amount that I use. So this one, we're just going to just go 3 wingspan length and hope that is enough. It should be. I feel like that's going to be more than enough. But, you know. And then what we're going to do here is get our handy dandy needlework on. Get the yarn on the needle. There we go. And then it works because for this one, as my example, there's a total of 6 colors, so it should be fine. So we have 3, 6, 6, 12, 18, 6, 12, 18, 24, 24, 30, 36. So it's 36. So we'll do. And maybe that's what I can do to help it too. We will do. Oh no. Do I want to do that? No, because I do not. I feel like I do not have enough colors. Or maybe I do. I do have a lot of. I have a lot of beads. I do have a lot of beads. You know, the craziest thing, I wouldn't say the horrible thing, but the like blah thing is having an idea in mind and just having it like, it's fine. You know what? We have a week to go, and we have a week before, and ideally, I'd love to be able to give these to everyone on night 1, which we're getting there early. So just kind of like a, woo, we made it, we're here, you know? There we go. Let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Good. Okay. That way. This helps me. Oh! Organize stuff a little bit better. Let me see if I can move that out of the way. Okay. Can I help you, ma'am? Alright. And that's one of the great things about having a beading needle. One like this, because you just go for it, you know? Oh, yeah, that's a touch there. It helps so much of just making things a lot easier. The past couple of streams that folks have seen, me without the beading needle. Yeah, you can do it without one, but like, you're going to be so much more appreciative when you have one. Okay. The tricky part for me with this now is trying to remember, how do I get it started? I feel like I remember, but you know, it's actually been quite a while since I've done cuffs, because I've tried to, well, as you guys all saw in like the other ones, I had different ideas and whatnot, so I've been playing around with like, oh, what else other things I could make and other designs I could come up with. So those kind of took the priority. But the group that I'm going with, they've seen kind of like, well, I've made them a lot of Kandi too. But they've seen like, oh, like the rotating cuffs and things and stuff. And so I kind of want to surprise them with like, hey, not only will you get to see my rotating cuffs, but you'll have one of your own. And then I bought these really nice charms, really nice character beads, as I like to call them. Bought these off of Etsy. Cleverly placed on a Beyond Wonderland. These are instructions about your ticket, but it says like Beyond Wonderland and then Festy Bestie. So those beads are going to go on the around part, the part that you attach to it. Okay, perfect. So how... I believe it is, you go through here. Yes. You go through here. And then I believe it is just... Yes. It's just 3. So, we're going to go... I want to keep it with these ones. So you're going to take mixing colors, and then you're going to put it through this one. And basically you're going to put 3. And you're going to want to do this and make little V's at the top there. So, exactly like that. And then you are going to repeat. Yeah, I probably will get a little bit creative with the bases and just let my, just try my best to make my OCD just not go random places, because I can guarantee it's going to try to go places. Hello? Can you not, ma'am? Again, I have no idea why I decided to pick up beading with two things that cats really love: beads and string. But I did. I decided to play this game with on extra hard mode with debuffs already debuffs that the game maker did not even include in the game. I just went in and was like, nah, give me the hardest mode that you got. And felt that that was something I needed to do. And so here we are. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I could just do something like this, but the thing is, what you don't want to do is get so far in terms of, oh, let me kind of just like, before I string all the string through and just have it on and then just get too far. You just want to make sure you're not getting too far along and then trying to string the string all along, because I have had certain situations where the string doesn't, the string can either knot in the middle of you trying to pull it through. It can not pull through the way that you need for it to. Just several things can happen. So I have trained myself to, while I do or would like to, you know, hey, let me just make this easier for myself and start like stringing things through. You just want to make sure you don't get too far ahead of yourself and then end up messing things up for you in the long run. So I personally would recommend, if you're doing something like this and you're like, hey, I kind of want to, I mean, I guess you can call it saving time or just like be more efficient. I would say just to, like, do 2 or 3 and then pull things together to make sure that, you know, things are a bit tight. So that they're all good. There. And then I think for me, as long as I can get like 2 or 3, if I can get like 2 of the 3, I mean, I am going to end up making 4, but the 4th one is for the boyfriend. But he has a bit of a thicker wrist, so his will be essentially like custom made. Definitely don't want him to be left out, but also I want his to like actually fit, even though I know that he would not. He's like, it doesn't matter, I'm not going to trade that. And I'm like, yeah, but still, just in case you want to wear it, you know, I would prefer that you can fit it. And so some of the other pieces, other candies that I've made for him is just like, it's like, thanks babe, this is wonderful, but it's kind of tiny. Or like any other, like whenever he tries to like trade candy, it's a little bit difficult because like the candy that he makes, you know, he wants it to fit around his wrist, but then when he trades it to other folks, when he trades it to other folks, you know, they've got a tinier wrist, so it's like super big on them, and then the vice versa, their Kandi is like super tiny on him. So it's a difficult balance, but you know, you just gotta go with it. You just gotta roll with the punches, sweetie. Roll with the punches. Okay, and we are almost finished with the first row here, which I'm surprised. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised I did not have to pull up a video in the middle of this. Trying to figure out how to get the X-Base started. So, wins, we take that. We take those. There we go. And then... that, yeah. Let's do that. Come on. Like, why are my shoulders so, like, perked up? Like, yo, relax. It's the end of the workday. Chill. See, and this is what I mean. If you get too, like, ahead of yourself, things like this could happen. And then you're just like, ah, what do I do? So imagine having to deal with something like that as you're trying to like weave through like 3 different sets, like 3 or 4 different sets of beads. Speaking from experience, not a good time. All right, and then we have our last one of this row. So we're going to do there, and then at the end here, we're going to weave that through to that one. There we go. So if it wants to, there we go. It was like, if the class, if it wants to join us, there we go. Bam. Looks like a little star, but it's a star. It finishes. We finished it. And then we move on to the next row, which is literally just the same thing, but you just keep on doing exactly what you just did. So it's not at all, difficult. But I'm gonna do this. Let's move you here. There we go. All right. And then we'll do that. Make sure your string is not knotted or tied or anything. Okay, so what I want to look at is, let's flip this around, because I want to see how many rows I did. And so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 and then closed it off. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So I did 6, but I'm thinking 6. 6. So, sorry, this is a little bit of math. 6, where you're able to have 1 in the row, but I want 3. So if I add 2 onto it, I need to do 8 rows. Because that adds 2 more into here, so it'll be 3. So I need to do 8 extensions. Okay, that's fine. So we have 1. Let's do that. Just to get these all ready and prepared. There we go. Got 2 here. There we go. And then if I do that, that's when it's really gonna pop out. Hell yeah. Okay, great, great. So, there we go. And then we just keep with the same pattern. I really, this is going to be the death of me until they all run out. But the fact that I mixed 2 different white beads together, and so some are darker white than others, and it's not one of those where it's like super duper subtle anymore. Because as I've been going through and like looking at the color, I'm able to identify what 2 different whites there are in here. It is just so like, oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're gonna do 11. That's row 2. I'm going to do my thing. Hey! I'm going to do my thing, and then we're going to separate these, because just as I said, these are, separating these is going to be so annoying, so I'd rather have these all planned out so that I don't have to dig into this bucket anymore. So that I don't have to keep digging into this bucket and trying to sort out which freaking colors are which. So, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. This one, super annoying. 10, 11, and 12. So we already have 1, that's 2, that's 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, absolutely. 2. Hopefully this is kind of, it has kind of like an ASMR sound to it. So hopefully me digging in these beads is like doing it for folks. Because what I'm getting out of this is counting these beads and being able to immediately see that, oh, yeah, this one is the correct color. This one is not the correct color. So hopefully everyone's getting a bit of a experience here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Absolutely great. There we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Almost there, and then we can go back to building out the cuff itself, or the base, exactly, is what we're doing there. Is what we're doing here. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, all right. 3, 6, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Thank you for bearing with me for that. You have no idea how helpful this is going to be for everyone in the long run. Because as I always say, you know, just make sure everything is prepared, you know? So, are you part of this? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, you're a part of that. So we have 1 row already done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Let's get it started. Wonderful. Okay, so we continue on. And then once you get, you'll notice that once you're able to get it like really started and getting everything all together, it's going to move by very quickly. There we go. Da, da. And then we just keep on keeping on. Perfect. It would probably help if I kept it a little over here. And already I can hear the kitties. They're seeing the string happen. They're wondering what's going on. They're gonna want a piece of it. And I'm just like, no. Absolutely not. There we go. that. But see how things just move by a lot quicker when you have everything organized? That's the best thing. Go. Add a little bit of tension to keep it all nice and tight. There we go. Nope, you come back here. Don't you try to escape. There we go. I feel like the added tension that I added in this row probably is going to come back to bite me in the butt. And I say that only because I'm keeping extra tension on these strings as I like go along. And so it's going to be a little bit tighter, a little bit closer together at the end, as the cuff like goes down more. And then this little part at the top is going to be a little bit looser, but maybe it won't be. We will find out, essentially. Perfect. And just as we planned for it, we end that there. And as you can see, if you're looking at it now, the X is really starting to show. The X is really going to start to form. And it's okay. I had to learn this as I was working on it. It's okay that this part has a little bit of a flare on the outside. It is going to be a little flared out. When you get to the end of it and you close it off like this, it is going to narrow out. So don't worry if it starts to be like a little flare out, if it's like a little skirt, if it's like a little dress as you're working through it, you're doing it perfectly. So just keep on keeping on, trust the process, and we're moving on to row 3. And then now, as I go through, the string gets shorter. That's a joyous occasion, joyous moment. Except for when you have to deal with knots. There we go. Hey! Oh, I'm so excited. It's just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that this is finally getting done. Because I love this. Add a little bit of tension. Tighten it. Add some tension. You don't want to go super tight. You don't want to be like, ah, you know? But just enough to kind of like hold it in place. Because ideally you still want to be able, you still want it to like stretch out a bit. You don't want it to be like, hey, I don't want this to move at all. Because that is a bad time. So you still want it to have a little bit of a stretch. Because, yeah. So, but you just want to make sure that the string is not all loosey, you know? Let me do that. There we go. Let's add a little bit more of the clear, which honestly, I feel like we probably will have enough of the clear beads. But just in case, you know, I have a hard time with gauging how many beads are in any given pack. It's just, honestly, it's just one of those things that I'm like, hey, at this point, if they say it's that many in there, it's that many in there. I'm just not going to argue. Not going to argue, not going to question, not going to, you know, do anything. I'm just going to live my life, and we're just going to keep it pushing, you know? Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Switch that around. Okay. My cat, if you can hear that in the background, my cat is living her best life in a box. Which, you know, that is what she does in her spare time. And, you know, it's just it. She lives young, wild, and free. Alright. 2 rows down. There we go. And then again, as you can see, it start as you go through, as you go down, and you start to make it, you'll see that it's starting to, you know, it's starting to take shape and take form. I feel like the amount of string that we have, I feel like we're at a good pace. We're at a good, you know, start. And then as you see here, even though I kept tension on it, you're still able to like stretch it out, bend it out, which is going to be important, especially for the trading portion. But really for this one, I'm not really going for... This isn't something that I'm going for like, hey, trade this. I want this to be more of like, you're not allowed to trade this at all. I mean, if you want to, if you do, you know, if they end up doing, you know, trading it or whatnot, sure, fine. That's great. But this is the first kind of like, this is the first festival that I will be going to, with like a group of first weekender. I've been to a couple festivals, especially with them, but this is like a first like weekend festival that I'm going to. I'm coming back. That I'm going to, where it was like, you know, it's organized. It's going to be a couple of us. It's going to be pretty great. Pretty great. That. Go. Go. All right. And then once you hit your stride, I feel like for me, the stride more, like hitting my stride is more for when you're not dealing with as much string as you start with initially. That's when you're able to just go through, weave it through, and be fine. It's when you're dealing with it where it's like, as when I measured out the string, I measured it out as like 3 arms length, or 3 like wingspan, so like the hands all the way out. That's a lot of string, so you just gotta, you know, work it out. Come on. There we go. Let me see, 4, 5, 6. Because I feel like, even though I know I haven't, I feel like I've been pulling from this other one. Yes, sir. Aww. Aww. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hell, perfect. There we go. we go. There we go. Okay, string. There we go. And we are done with row 4. Look at the amount of time that has passed. There we go. Perfect. One, 2, 3, 4. Figure after every row, you take a look and you see how connected it looks. Look at that. And I guess for me, that's the great part that I like about this as I'm working through and going through it, to see it take shape and see it take form is just like chef's kiss. Amazing. I'm so excited. That. And I feel like at this time we can really start to optimize on time. And there we go. There we go. 3, 4. I'm gonna try it just because you know it's wild and crazy, and plus you know. Let's see. I'm going to pull the string a little bit. Let's do 3 at a time. Let's just try this once, just to see what will happen. In the past, when I've tried it, it gets to be a little bit too difficult to pull the string through. The more beads that you have to pull it through. You have to be careful to not rip it and whatnot. But that one wasn't so bad. There we go. And just make sure that you, there we go. Just make sure that, because I noticed there at that point, the string was a little bit tighter than it should be, or tighter than, you know, I would ideally like it to feel. So just make sure that, you know, the tension for everything is like sound and beautiful. But otherwise, that one was actually pretty good. Still, we're doing great on the amount of beads that we have, especially for the clear ones. We're doing great on bead management. 2. There we go. Perfect. What if I do that? Ooh, that one's a little better. Okay, okay, okay. That, and then for these, because I don't want, because, you know, I'm all about equal and it being equal. Do that. Go. And then ending that off. Oh, wonderful. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's why. Okay. I was about to say, why is it doubling up on string at this part? And that's because that's the end of the row. So when you get to the end of the row, you'll notice that you have additional string. So, absolutely. We're doing great. And we've got 3 more rows left. That took no time at all. And then after these rows are done, then we get into the fun part because, so, like on this one, I mean, I don't know why I'm turning it upside down, but just so you can easily see. So this one I got kind of crazy with it, trying out like different colors and how I can like make, you know, color, how to incorporate colors into the X base so that at the end, when you make like the little loopy things, I'm not sure what the proper terminology is for these, but basically to where it holds the middle piece in place, you want to add kind of like stoppers here. And I was working with different kind of like patterns and colors to be like, okay, how can I make these look good? And so, basically, I will be repeating something like this, in a way where it's like, it'll be, that's actually a good thing. I'm not sure if I wanted to go 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, 1 color, 2 color, 3 color. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Do I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That actually might be cute because they gave me 3 colors, have it go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because what I don't want is, even though I feel like with this one it's different because there's 6 different colors. It's different for it to go, like, I was trying to go for, like, a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I feel like that would have been different, and I think I was trying to, like, coordinate it with the one under. So I'm thinking maybe what I want to do, maybe I do want to do that, is have it, like, just alternate, so kind of like one color here, and maybe what I would do is organize it to where it's, like, diagonal, that the colors are ooh, that is actually really good. I'm doing that, where it's going to be diagonal and go across that way. Yes, yes, oh, yes, that's absolutely what we're doing. But basically what I was saying was, once we finish the X-base part and we get to, like, these bumps and work on these bumps, that's when we get to do the fun part. But it's gonna go diagonal. I just realized you couldn't see it. But the colors are gonna go diagonal, so I'm gonna do one color, one color, one color, one color. There's only 3 different colors, but I'm gonna do one color, one color, one color. And so rather than having it at the bottom match this one, it's going to be in a diagonal. Oh! I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Ugh. Now I can't, and that's honestly the thing that happens when I start working on different things. I come up with different ideas, and in my head they work out very well. Now, will it work out in person? Probably. There hasn't been too many times where I've thought of something and was like, yeah, this is not, the design doesn't look the way that I need for it to. Usually when that happens, it's like the mechanics of the way that the beads work and whatnot, where I would think like, okay, well, theoretically, if I like weave it this way or do something this way, then I'll shortly like come to realize that that's not the way that it works. And I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. But when it comes to, like, design looks and things like that, that's when I'm like, ooh, wait, hold on. Bam. Bam. And there we go. Okay. I'm really excited for the 3 colors, the stoppers. Ever since I explored that, I'm like, okay, X base, sure, fine, great. However, I'm so ready to be able to move over to the next part. Perfect. All right. So with this being done, we've got 2 more rows. And then as you'll see, what I love about making a really long tail is that you don't have to like tie off. You don't have to worry about, okay, let me join yarn here in the middle of a project. You don't really have to worry about that as much. You just work and, you know, deal with the string, but continue to work at it. And then, you know, you just keep on going for it. We're just going for it now. I mean, we're almost done with this, so... Or done with the standard part, I would say. There we go. Perfect. Three. And let's do one more. And do that. Go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, we are almost there. I'm sorry. I'm really excited for the colors that we're going to do, the color scheme. And it's going to be a little bit difficult because what I had learned last time when I was doing when I was doing the other cuff I've been using as an example, I realized you have to kind of plan it a little bit differently because, as you will see shortly, we do it one line at a time. So it's not... is a little bit different. You can't just do like the... you don't do one thing at a time. You do... what is it? You do this at a time. You do the triangles, these little triangles at a time, and then you connect those. But yeah, I think what happened before was because of the way that I did the X base. It didn't, for some reason, it had to work out like that, so I had to come up with different solutions to be like, hey, let me make sure that this works. Or, you know, let me make sure that I'm satisfied with the result. And that's how that ended up, which I am. I'm very satisfied with that. And so now I can use it as a... using that as kind of like a template of some sorts. I've now got this going on. And I can feel that the string is not as long as when we started, which is just fine. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that we do have enough string to get through the other part. In which, if we do, that would be miraculous. Perfect. It's like, let me not get too ahead of myself and end up trying to do all 12 at once because I want to get to the colors. It's like patience. Patience is still a virtue, everyone. Because again, I am definitely that person. If something is messed up, I will take it apart. I will take it apart. And I don't want to do that. As much as I don't want to, I will continue to do it. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Go. There we go. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Perfect. And so as we get to the last one, what we're going to do, because after this we will be closing off the bottom of the piece. And actually, let me just make sure. Let me just make sure I did the math correctly. So from 1, 2, 3. So we got that. That. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It's exactly as we planned it, exactly as we wanted it to work out. Wonderful. Love it when a plan comes together. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to close it up by putting it through here, as we do usually. There we go. And so, in order for us to close this, what we're going to do is just take take two of this, and just connect it away around. And for here, you just want to be careful not to do it super tight. Because if you do that, it will be weird. The way that everything just connects and joins, it will get weird. So as you can see before, if you close it, there is a possibility of closing it super tight. That's not what you want to do. Trust me. But yeah, that's just how you close it. You just take the two, and you're just gonna go all the way around. Go. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves and try to and end up messing it up. It's not what we want to do. And then okay. So we got that one. And then the last one we have, we're gonna go here. And then I like to go through the first two and then go through the first little uniter bead there. And typically some folks would be like, oh, that's where you close it off and whatnot. But again, I like using as much string as possible without needing to cut it off. But there is your first part of your X base now here, or some people just use this within itself as a Kandi, which you are more than happy to do, but it's an X base because, as you can see, it has those X's. It's beautiful, wonderful, great. Now here's the fun part. So what I'm going to do is this 12. I'm going to continue with 12 of these. 8, 10, 12. So that's going to be for one side, and that's 6, 8, 10, 12 is going to be for the other side. Now, do we want white? Actually, rather than using clear, yeah, no. Yeah, actually, rather than using clear, I'm going to keep with the white beads. Because I feel like the white beads are going to help make the other colors pop out just a little bit more. Let's see. Do green, orange. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the white ones. So we do green, orange, and purple. The white is the better bet. So and look at that. I still have a whole lot of these ones to go. I definitely feel like I definitely have enough for another base like this. Having the third one would be pushing it. So maybe after the second one I make, I'll be able to kind of gauge like, you know? But definitely I have enough for a second one. Actually, let's go for the deep white ones. Because I kind of am tired of coming across those and, like, not having anything to use those with. But I feel like these ones are going to be better to make them pop, to make the colors pop a little bit more, especially since they're more on the neon-y side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. So that's for the top side. A little ASMR for you. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, perfect. Okay, so the three colors that we're going to work with is green, orange, and purple. And so what we are going to do is basically we need to unite these three rows there. So how that's going to happen, it can happen in several different ways. 1, 2, bop, 1, 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is green, orange, and purple. Now you can, do I want to do that many? 4. Let me see. More math involved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 times 4 is 32. 32, so we'll need 64 of each color in total because it's 32 for the top, the total amount at the top, and then 64 for the bottom. And so what I want to just make sure is that I have enough of the orange beads, which I feel like this is enough. feel like it's enough, but just in case, I just don't want to be that person. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Oh, we definitely have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I have a horrible bead gauger. Bead amount gauger. I look at an amount of beads and I'm like 32. And it's like there's actually 455 in here. I'm just like, oh! Well, then. Funny story about these beads, actually. I got these, I call it as a gift from the rave god. It was at a show, local show, and it was for Halloween, and we were at a stage, and I originally saw something on the ground, but I was like, oh, I know the rules. Don't pick up anything you find off the ground. But of course, my boyfriend did, and he picks it up, and he's like, oh, babe, look. And it was this bag of orange pony beads. And so, of course, that was around the time I was, I really was starting to express my love for Kandi. So he was like, yep, and we're taking these. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got some beads. All right, so that's fine. And so there we go. 64. There we go. And because we're just gonna go ahead and just get it done and get it over with. Let's count out 64 of the other colors we're gonna use as well. This is more of a lime green, though. I like this color green better. Unless I can muster up. Do these have? Actually, these are pretty deep purple. Ooh. Let me experiment a little bit. Let's figure out. Because I definitely want to use this orange. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to keep it soft like these? Or add this one? This is more of like a tennis green. Perfect. Okay. I like this. Let's see if we have enough green. If we have 64 of this green. The purple, I was like, maybe. Maybe I can do this deep purple for the other color that I have. For the other kind of like scheme that I have, because this is like a really deep, this is like a really deep purple. So, you know, we'll figure that out. But we definitely have enough of that. It's just counting it out. I just want to make sure we have enough of this green. This. So we do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 2, 4, 6, 7. And we think, oh no, what are you gonna do? Open up my second bag and get my green. Because I've got more green in here. Green beans. Beads. 2, 4. I said green beans. I do not just carry pouches full of green beans. Absolutely not. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. And so let's put these all back. Okay. There we go. And we're going to put these back where they came from. Or, because I know that I'm going to want to use the purple ones, I'm going to instinctively sort these out. This is what I like to call past me thinking about future me. And future me being so thankful that past me thought about me. And will be very appreciative that I took the extra consideration to do this. Instead of just throwing it all back in there, knowing full well that I was going to reach for these dark purple ones. There we go. Welcome to my bead sorting stream. Enjoy your stay. Go. And then let me, this is what I want to do is, okay. I know I said I was like super excited for this part and it feels like I'm delaying, I'm kind of throwing right now. But as an undiagnosed OCD individual, this just kind of took priority for a bit. But I promise I'm almost done. We are going to get to the exciting part. And this is going to be wonderful. There we go. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get there we go. And perfect there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So, we've got all the dark purples sorted out, which we're going to count those before I put those immediately in the bag. But let's get these other colors. in their home. Okay. Okay. So all the remaining ones in here, let me just, again, we're thinking about future me. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. I mean, we definitely have enough for 64. 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Because for the blue, I'm thinking... I'm trying to figure out, do I want... Yeah, no. It has to be the light purple. I was going to think maybe I do the... Maybe I keep the dark purple, or maybe I do the light purple for this one, but, or like keep the light purple, for the next one that I'm making, but no, it needs to be the light purple. So, we are going to keep the dark purple for the other kind of base thing and everything. And then let's... I thought I dropped a purple one, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll be able to get it back when I find it. Okay, so put that. We're actually going to put this one in here so that I do not forget about it. Put that one in there so that I do not change my mind in the future. How about that? All right. And then yeah, this was the better option. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4. I'm going to throw this away. 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Put that in here. Okay. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's happening, everyone. How I'm going to organize this because everything is all counted out, but we're just going to organize it in a better way so that I can have workroom. Let's put this all. Move all of these closer together so that I can just pull from the colors as need be. That's a good color. That's a good color scheme. I like this. Okay. So now, bringing this back into play. So now, how we're going to do this is we're going to go 1, 2, this, 1, 2. And you're going to weave it into the next one. And what you're going for here is that you want it to have a pop out kind of, it's going to pop out like a little arrow, if you will. And then we're going to switch colors here. So then, there we go. And then let's go 1, 2, white bead, orange, orange. Two, 3, 4, 5. that. And then we repeat. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just keep on going. But you see, it's coming together. And then we're just going here. Okay. And see, I think, honestly, I think for me, what I did last time, in trying to make this work to make it work the way that it worked, I think it was just because of the way that this was going, that I was going for a certain thing. But I have to be honest, I am so ready for this. There we go. Purple. There we go. And then for this, I like to keep the tension up, just in case. Just to make sure that it's fine. It is going to be a little bit raised, but that's the point of it. You want to make sure that it's a little bit raised more, so that when you have the little piece in the middle, that it doesn't, that the little piece that rotates in the middle just continues to go around, and it doesn't, get all conflicted and whatnot. So orange, and then we do green. That purple, and then green. And then you're going to take that. Perfect. And so for here, once you get to this part, all you're doing is just like, it's a little bit, it's not weird, but it's like you gotta do like a little weaving kind of maneuver, but basically you want it to kind of match up where it is. So you do 2 purple. You pull that down, and then you do orange, 2 orange, put it through the white beat there. And then 2 white. There you go. Or 2 orange again. And you put that through. And then you move on to green. And you do green. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. I'm so happy for the way that this is going to turn out. I'm excited for the way that it's going to turn out. I'm excited for the way that we have enough string. Things just really worked out for this. And perfect. And then we go back to purple. And this is the part where it just literally just becomes quick and easy. You're just going through and just making things connect. And see, now that I'm... Oh, we're almost done. I'm like, now that I'm like in the zone, it just goes super seamless. But as you can see, you probably should be able to see why a needle is preferred. Because it's a game changer. It's absolutely a game changer. And so there is the first part. And so now, what you're going to want to do... Let's see, 8... Four. Okay, so now what we do here is you're going to weave the string through and just weave it all the way through till you get to the bottom part. Yeah. It's like we can just keep on going. Yeah, no. We have to go from here. We just keep on going. And then there we go. Okay, so you're just gonna weave the needle all the way through so that it gets to, there we go. Then it gets to the other side. And then you just do the exact same thing that you did on this side for this side. But we're going to have to kind of coordinate because I wanted to go that way. I mean, I could have it go that way. No, I wanted to go that way. So, green for this one, because it aligns with the purple, we're going to have this one be green. And this is where the potential, this is where we have the potential to mess up. Get a lot of, a heavy potential to mess up here, to get the pattern mixed up. But I think we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're almost done. And then I'm gonna plug in the mobile device because I need that to still be charged. Ha ha ha. There we go. And then we'll get purple. And then green. Purple. Here. And then we'll do orange. Nope, not 3. And then, nope, don't go in there. And then we have purple. There we go. I'm trying not to look at the full design until it's done. Even though I know it's going to look great. I know it's going to look great and it's going to be amazing. It's fine. It's fine. I can salvage this. Basically, the way that I did it, I looped around the way that I looped it around, it went the wrong way. Nope. Okay, so here is exactly what I mean when I say I am not afraid to start all over on certain things. Let me see. And then there we go. And we're going to go around because basically what I did was at the start of here, for this one, at the start of here, it's looping around. It's looping around that way, and it should not. It should just continue to go. I thought I'd be able to just move past it, but it affects... It does affect the way that we connect it once that row ends. So we're just going to use this as an example of what I mean. Ah! Two. Okay. I believe... Oh, I found it. I was going to say, I believe I lost an orange bead, but we recovered it. We're great. We're wonderful. My cat thought she was going to have playtime. She's kind of disappointed that she's not. But, you know... Okay. Okay, so as we are finishing up here, we will then be able to do things the right way. But again, this was just an exercise in dedication, diligence, and, you know, just making sure that, you know, that things are work wonderfully and as expected. Okay, so now that we know, so before what I did was I went back around this way so here's the string. I went back around this way, in which made the string lap over the bead. You don't want to do that. You just want the bead to continue to go that way. So I need to go this way. And so now, for here, we're going to start with purple, actually. That. Okay. Okay. And then we repeat back to where we were. There we go. Orange. Go back to purple. And then we go back to orange. And then And then go back to purple. And then orange. And then green. Now we can do what we were supposed to do, weave it through, and now we can finish up. I was about to say, what the heck happened here? There we go. Now we can finish this up. And just as we are we're almost there. And we have the last one, in which, thank goodness, because we are running out of string. Which is perfect. There we go. And then I like to, before, just tighten this up just a little bit. Okay. And so I went through, I'm just going through and tightening up this part just a little bit more, just so that it's not too loose there. There we go. Okay. And so look, so we actually have extra string, more than enough to work with it. Perfect. So then now you can there we go. And that's all. That's all the extra that we saved. And there we go. And this is just the base. All of this for the base, but I've got to say I'm very happy. And just the way that it happens, you see how it moves, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to rotate it, but you see how it's diagonal. So the way that it's turning, it's diagonal. That's what I was going for. And so that's wonderful. Perfect. Okay. I feel like I'm trying to think, so where is, I feel like I am missing either like a festy bestie or Let me just make sure nothing dropped, nothing. Okay. I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry. Oh. Yep, found a bead that, thanks to Wanda, I found. Okay. Is there... Okay. Well. Okay. So now what I'm trying to think about, what I'm trying to decide on is do I want to go ahead and make the... Do I want to make the insert now? Which I kind of want to do. Okay, and so... Where did... Oh, I put it in the blue ones. Okay. I'll keep it there. Okay. So, what I'm thinking that I do... Yeah, let's go ahead and just... I'm just gonna finish one. Let's do that. And then... Okay. And so when you make the insert, you're gonna want to make it a little bit bigger than you want this one to be. So this one was 36, 42, 48, 54. So we're going to do... We're going to do 54. so. Okay, so I don't know. I've not gauged how long of the string I need for the insert of this. So this is, we're just gonna try it out. But we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, well, first of all, we're still going to need this needle. So we're going to put that together really quickly. So I'll do that. How many is this? Because I definitely know we don't want to do, I believe this is 36. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 27, 30, 33, 36. Maybe we do 3 more. No, we need to do 6 more. 36, 37, 36, 39, 42, 45, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54. Yes! So we need to do it this way because of the color scheme and to make sure that there is enough of each color. Just to make sure that there's enough of each color when we do the inside. It's a lot of math going on. There we go. And then the good way to kind of check is when you put it around there, it rotates. Now the thing is, I'll probably take off an extra row of 3. One, two, three. Okay. There we go. And so let's check this out. Okay. That's better. That's better. Again, with this, my thought of this is it's less about it needing to be easily removed, but still being able to remove it. But you want to make sure that it's able to go on easily, and more importantly, that it's able to rotate. And so, perfect. And so now we just did exactly what we did before. And we just go back to what we did before. But with this one, it should not take as long because we're not going to do as many rows. Let's get a couple of these out. What is this? What color is that? Let's get some of those. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten this many. Well, we'll see. I was about to say, I shouldn't have gotten this many white beads, but... Probably. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, string. There we go. So I believe this one is only... There we go. I was about to say, what happened here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so with this one, it's going to be kind of... We're just finishing... Basically, for this one, you're just going to want to do one X and then close it off. So for this one, we just... So you just want to do something like that. pretty far along. Okay, how many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 more? 7, 8, 9, and then 10. All right. And just a small handful here. We're probably definitely going to need more of those, these beads. That. There. And then we're almost... There we go. And there we go. Okay. There we go. And so now, all we do is we just instantly close it up because we just need that 1X. And then the base is done. Or the inside is done. So we just do that. Close this one here. There we go. Tighten this one up a little bit. So for the inside one, I feel like we can do just a little bit more tension inside of it, or do a little more tension for it, because we need it to be a little bit more tighter than usual. But then also we need it to not take up so much space, but I think we'll be fine. Because with this one, because this one is already a little bit bigger than the other one, we don't need this one to, I mean, we want it to be a little, like, a little bit, you know, together, not as taut, but we don't need it to be, of course, you don't want anything to be, like, super tight and super to where it doesn't stretch. You want to make sure that it has just a little bit of give, you know? Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And so now, so you just want that single base there. And then let's just make sure you do that. Perfect. And so, of course, with it, when we tighten it up and everything, but really you're going for that. You're going for the movement there. Okay. And so, there we go. Yeah, just as I thought. I still feel like this would be enough for another one with the clear base, but definitely not 3. Although I could order some. Amazon is really good about me being able to get beads. Me being able to get beads in like 2 days is fine, but this weekend, I am busy. So let's do orange. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15. I should know it's 15. So it'll be orange. Okay, because this could work. This could work. Hold on. And if we're going here, it needs to be orange. Da-da-da. Yeah, orange, green, purple. Okay, I was about to say, this should work. This should work. So it's orange, and then we go green. Ooh. The thing is, do we have enough green beads? Five, six, 7, 8. So we need 40 green of these beads. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. me see if I have any. If I have any of other greens would be not as heartbreaking. Oh. Let me see. No, those are light up. Let me see. This was definitely going to bother me and not what I'm going to do, but I have these weird looking beads. Yep, nope, they're not the same color. All right. Well, that's sad. But nope, those aren't as dark. Okay. Oh. Well, this is the unfortunate part about making candy and stuff, because it was going to work, and I will figure it out whether or not I have to take this one apart and swap out for green beads. But what's really going to help is that what's going to look wonderful is that when it gets around to it, when you turn it a certain way, it's going to line up with it's going to line up with it to where, so like, it's going to line up like that all the way through. So as you turn it, there's going to be a point where it's going to line up. But the key is I need to find these exact green beads. Now, there is a chance, there is a good chance that Amazon will be able to have those beads in time. We'll be able to have that exact color. I'm hoping that they have that color and that I wouldn't have to order it from like a bead tin or something like that. Because if that's the case, I'm not sure that bead tin will get here in time. But I will figure it out. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I definitely know for the other ones, I have enough. And now that I have a template and a pattern, I'm going to be able to, yeah, exactly. Look at you. Trying to take stuff, trying to be all sneaky, and you didn't even get far. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But thank you so much if you stopped by. If you stuck around, was just looking, just vibing and chilling, I really appreciate it. That's what this is all about. Really enjoy making candy. And yeah, we'll be continuing to do this. To have different other ideas of what I'm going to make. So once we get past these, there's going to be other things that we're going to be making and whatnot. So I can't wait. But thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.